Today in Washington, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer says President Trump has agreed to support a $2 trillion infrastructure spending package following a meeting with Schumer and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi at the White House. The president has been hoping for a big infrastructure deal, but has dealt with resistance from conservatives in his own party who are more concerned about the rising national debt. No two people are the same. Just as people are different, so are the ways they decide on a career. Today we're going to meet employees from Advanced Food Products, Star Dental, the Strasburg Railroad, and Steel Fab Enterprises, each of whom arrived at their career from a different path. You will see how their interests have helped direct them and their choices led them to their current careers. No four-year degree required. I'm here at the future build site of the Lititz Treehouse. This is going to be an accessible playground for all children of Lancaster County to use and enjoy after the 9-day build is completed in spring of 2020. Act 77 provides election reform across the state of Pennsylvania. One notable change is the addition of no-excuse mail-in voting. The director of Lancaster County's elections, Randall Wanger, explains the logistics of some of these changes.
Our legislators and governor created Act 77 of 2019, which creates a new category called a mail-in ballot.
Are you concerned about the coronavirus?
Well, yes, about other people, my family members, and then people that I'm acquainted with here that I've met, actually. Nice people here. I like Lancaster. Yeah, I'm really concerned about it. But I try to keep my hands washed all the time. You know what I mean?
Just in general, I think it's being overhyped. And I think it's going to be a shame if they start canceling things like the Olympics.
Seasonal influenza is something that happens every year. The H1N1 strain from 2009 actually is part of now our annual seasonal influenza. It's still around. It comes and goes in the seasonal flu months. The same thing will probably happen with COVID-19 once we get through this first wave of epidemic. So seasonal influenza is less lethal and a bit less contagious than COVID-19.
Researchers and farmers alike are working to battle the misconceptions surrounding hemp.
Hemp and marijuana are both the same plant, but the difference is they're a different variety. So marijuana is a type of variety that has a high level of THC, and that's the psychoactive compound in it.
We will throw it to LMP video reporter Danielle Zulkosky. She caught up with a pair of 6'7" players, Illyri Iofale and Jason Eberhardt, to figure out what the Falcons are doing right. Danielle, take it away.
So Cedar Crest uses man-to-man defense. What about that has made you guys so successful this season?
Yeah, I mean, we always play man-to-man, and then our guards do a really good job of going out and pressuring the ball, and then they have to come in, and then we have 2 6'7" kids, so it makes it really tough to score on us. You are back in the district championship game for the second year in a row. What does this mean to you as a coach?
Well, I think it means that our program's going in the right direction. I heard last week that it was 4 consecutive semifinals. I thought that was pretty cool, but 2 district finals it's great. It's great for our kids. It's great for our program, but it's time to get a win in one of those games.
Lancaster County recently changed its policies for curbside recycling to include fewer items. So one Lancaster City girl took it upon herself to start her own business at only 11 years old to pick up some of the items that they no longer accept.
So my business is where I pick up people's recycling, and not just any recycling. I pick up the things that the city will not take. I pick up stuff like chipboard, newspapers, batteries, magazines, office paper, stuff like that, and I pick it up and I sort it through my, I have some bins, and then I take it to the recycling center.
Kristen has 17 customers that she collects recycling from on a bi-weekly basis. She charges $25 a quarter, and each customer gets 6 pickups in that period. Kristen does all of this work herself, but still needs some help from her parents when it comes to finances and transportation.
I would say my husband, he helps her with like the financing, like how do you deposit a check when you're 11? You never had to do that. And also just running trips to the drop-off center. That's kind of his area. And then my area is helping her figure out the process, communicating with her customers and whatnot. And really a lot of that work was done in helping her set up her website a couple months ago and come up with her, okay, I get a new customer, what do I do? And once we set those systems in place, that was kind of my job. She really has run with it.
I just love helping out the people in our neighborhood. I love the neighborhood I'm in. I understand that it was a problem and people were really disappointed and sad that they could not recycle these things. So I decided, okay, if they can't, I will. I just wanted to not just help our people, but also just help the planet, because it's been a huge problem with all the waste and stuff. And so though I can't take everything, I can take some things, and that can help.
It's been very cool to just see the way that she is growing as a result of that. And things she's learning and the lessons she's learning, just solving problems, figuring out all of these different pieces. I'm super proud of her.
Kristen is hoping her business grows from here to include more friends and neighbors. For Lancaster Online, I'm Danielle Zulkosky.